Daisy just came running up the stairs because she knew I was about to intro this video. Hello and welcome to a day in my life as a work from home mom. So my husband is actually in the office today, so I'm literally a work from home mom doing it solo. This baby's getting really sick of my crap because she wants to get out of the crib, and we've already had a little bit of a morning, which I was going to film, but like honestly it just gets so hectic. So I'm gonna give you guys a recap as I get this baby up and ready for the day. Whee! Good morning. Mwah. Get my cute Christmas pajamas. Look at how cute they are. It is literally 8:59, so this is kind of like perfect timing. Little recap of the day so far. Addie was like, she kind of had a little bit of a rough night. I couldn't tell you why. She was up at one point for 45 minutes. Zach, thankfully, took the lead on that. I was able to keep sleeping. Between 2 and 5:30, she was kind of like waking up, and then I was hearing her on the monitor and then like going back to sleep. So like it was a very restless night. And then at 5:30, she got up and Zach had to also get up for work. And so I just got up and I fed her, and then I was wide awake. So I just kept her on the bed with me and like was like hanging out, scrolling on my phone. I had to take Zach to the train at like 6:30. Of course, he is the reason we usually leave late for the train, but luckily he made it again. Like literally the like ding, 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 and like the arms were coming down on the tracks, and Zach had to run through them right before the train got there, which I would not advise, but the train was still like a ways away. But anyway, not safe, don't do that. But anyway, and then by the time that we were home, it was like almost 7, and she fell asleep in the car, and then when I got her out of the car, she woke up, and then I literally just like came and sat in this chair because she was still like sleepy, I could tell. So I just sat in this chair with the white noise on, lights off, and I just rocked her for 15 minutes, which normally that's not gonna get her to go to sleep, but I just kept doing it, and she fell asleep at like 7:15 and then slept until 8:21. I held her until 7:30 in this chair just to make sure she was asleep, and then I put her down in her crib, and then I was gonna go take a nap, and then the dog was barking, and then I had to use the bathroom. So I was like, you know what, I desperately need to shower. So as you can see, I showered, and when I got out of the shower, I was like, oh, the baby's awake. So I was gonna try to shower and go back to sleep, but like she was up, and we want her wake up to be around 8 o'clock anyway, and she woke up at 8:20, so it was kind of like perfect timing. But anyway, here we are. I showered, I'm clean, and by getting dressed for the day, I do mean sweatpants and a shirt. So I'm still definitely in loungewear, but I'm in loungewear that you can like wear outside of the house because I will have to leave the house in this outfit, like to walk the dog and to get coffee for the day. It is time to log into work for the day. So I'm going to do that. So the one thing about working from home and being a mom, I don't have one of those like easy peasy jobs. We make it work, honestly, by the grace of God, somehow. How do I already have messages? It's not one of those easy passive income jobs. Like, I am working, and I don't have like, I don't get to choose my own schedule. Like, which actually my boss has said that if there's ever a time where I can't work like between 9 to 5 and I have to make up what I have to do before 9 or after 5, they're fine with that, as long as everything is still done in a timely manner, which is great. But I haven't had to do that yet because I've been able to get a lot of it done while she plays or while she's sleeping, which brings me to my next point. I don't like her looking at screens of any kind. So I have her turned away from my screen right now, but at the end of the day, like they say, like you looking at a screen tells them that the screen is more important than them, you know, makes them want to look at the screen. So I don't love that my job requires me to have my attention divided at any time. But like that's just literally what we have to work with, and what's best for our family right now is what we're doing right now. So over time, if things get harder with being able to juggle both things, we will figure it out, but this is what works for us for right now. So anyway, we're logged on for the day. Doesn't look like we have, she's looking at my blank wall. Doesn't look like we have anything pressing right now, but I do have a little bit of work I have to do. But first things first, we gotta change this baby out of these PJs. You can hear the dog shuffling in the background. The dog needs to go on a walk. So I'm going to, also like her room is a mess right now. I'm gonna get her changed and ready for the day. I wanna clean up her room for a little bit, and then we're going to take the dog on a walk. Baby has been changed. She's in her outfit for the day, which I will show you guys in a little bit. And then I fed her and she spit up on me. I tried my best to get ready for the day and like still wear, like I'm still wearing lounge clothes, but at least they're not like dirty or like ratty looking, but of course now she spit up on them. The baby's back there as you see her like playing. I like to sit her upright for like a few minutes after she eats just so she doesn't like continuously spit up. And then the dog is like wanting to go out so bad. I feel bad for her. Okay. That last clip was from like 3 minutes ago, and in those 3 minutes the baby spit up all over herself. And the dog threw up on the floor. So the baby's ready. I actually just gotta grab my coat. I have to get the dog ready as well. It is 9:43. I have no new emails. I have no messages. And the stuff I have to get done today, I have to wait for someone to send to me. And they haven't sent it to me yet, so. Today has been a chill day, but that has not been the case lately. Lately, it has not been chill. As soon as we get back, we are going to, I'm literally just gonna put her right into her car seat and then we're gonna go get mommy some coffee. Going on a walk with the dog and the baby is the most overstimulated thing you could do. I'm trying to relax, This house will be cleaned today. I'm gonna clean it today. It's gonna be better, it's gonna be in order. I'm gonna feel better, but I'm feeling my bones right now, okay? And if you know what that feels like, I agree, girl. We're finally in the car. Baby, I gave her a toy. She's playing with the toy in the back seat. She's fine. We're going to get our Dunkin'. Thankfully, honestly, we're going to get our Dunkin'. We're gonna go back home, and I'm just gonna tidy up the house a little bit. They haven't sent me the thing that I need to work off of yet, so I'm still waiting. Which is fine because I need to do a little bit of like literal housekeeping before I start that because I'm going a little crazy. And that is what's typical for a normal day. Like I do straighten up the house a little bit the beginning of each day, throughout the day. So that's typical. But Zach not being home is only once a week, and me getting coffee, that's only once a week. But let's order this Dunkin'. I'm very excited for it. Actually, let me triple check that I had my wallet, because one time I showed up here without my wallet. Oh.
Can I help you?
Hi, can I have a hot, medium peppermint mocha with almond milk decaf?
Medium hot decaf, almond milk, peppermint mocha, okay?
Yep, and that's it.
Driver, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
I've never had to wait this long at Dunkin'. Usually I pay and they immediately hand me my drink. No big deal, just wait. Thank you. The coffee is really, 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 really bad. It just tastes like black coffee. Hot decaf coffee with peppermint swirl and almond milk. Why does it taste like that? It literally tastes like black coffee. I don't taste any peppermint mocha. I don't taste any almond milk. And I don't feel like having to go in there because I would have to take the baby out of the car seat, go in and complain, wait for them to make me again, and then go in. It would be a good black coffee if that's what I wanted, but I wanted a peppermint mocha. I'm still gonna drink it, but I also still might make myself a coffee from home because I think it would taste better than this. I'm very depressed. After all of this, and it tastes like black coffee. It looks like a black coffee. I think they forgot the almond milk and the peppermint, because if there was a drive-through Starbucks near me, I would do that. But the closest drive-through Starbucks is like 20 minutes away. So let's go inside, clean up the house a little bit, and drink this literal black coffee. I literally can't make it up. I can't make it up. I'm just gonna get back in the car, honestly. I can't believe that happened. Listen, I was just gonna drink my bad coffee and like call it a day. I cannot believe Okay, well thank God the baby's been okay. But I need to get back to my laptop. In a not so shocking turn of events, it's been 2 hours since the baby slept, and so she fell asleep. So she's asleep in the car. And so in that case, I don't want to risk going home. So also, I can't think of where the nearest Dunkin' drive-thru is, and I tried Googling it, and like nothing is conclusive. So I still might be driving 15 minutes to the other nearest Dunkin' drive-thru, and I don't want to go back to that first one, first of all, because my coffee was bad. Second of all, because that's embarrassing. I was there like 10 minutes ago. So the baby's asleep. I am going to make the 15-minute drive to the nearest Starbucks drive-thru and the 15-minute drive back, and then by that time, that'll be enough of a good nap for the baby, and she can wake up. So she needs to stay asleep for these 30 minutes in order for it to be a good nap for her. Like, of course, I'm just trying to film like a typical day in my life. Outside of me dropping Zach off in the morning at the train and like getting coffee and then picking him up at the end of the day, it's a typical day in the life. You know, but today is the opposite of typical because it's now 10:40, and I am not home working. So that is not typical. Nothing has come in on my email or my messages yet. So hopefully I can make it home before anything does. But I'm like, this is just crazy. Yeah, I'm getting Starbucks, which I know will be light years better than Dunkin', or any Dunkin' that I could get that's dairy free. So not the worst thing in the world. We're driving to Starbucks. We made it to the nearest Starbucks. The baby is still sleeping. The baby briefly woke up, so I got really nervous that she was going to be awake because she still needs to sleep another 10 minutes to even hit the 30-minute minimum that I want her to be at. So
thank you for choosing Starbucks. Let me get started for you today.
hi, I saw on the app that you guys are out of oat milk and almond milk. Is that true?
We're out of almond.
Oh, okay.
We do have oat milk.
Okay. Can I just have a gingerbread latte with oat milk?
And that was hot today?
Yeah, hot. Can I get a grande? Actually, a venti. That's it.
Alrighty, it's me, 7:20 at the window. Thank you.
Thank you. There was like a really weird like feedback on the microphone or on the speaker, and it woke the baby up. So that sucks. So she only slept for 20 minutes. Which, if you're a mom, you know that is going to screw me up for the rest of this day. I actually feel like I could cry. So I'm going to turn the camera off while I wait for my Starbucks and collect myself because this day has just been going the opposite of how it needs to go, and I'm kind of feeling defeated, and it's only 11 a.m. It is a 20-minute drive home, so I really need to get on the road because, like, I have to be home. I'm supposed to be working today. Anyway, it's fine. If I have any extra work, if I have any work I have to do past 5, I will make up the time. If somehow someone from my work sees this, I will make up the time. I don't normally just leave the house. I was just saying how I felt like I was gonna cry and how, like, this was, like, the worst day ever. I paid for my Starbucks, and I'm literally, like, about to drive away, and he says, okay, just give me 1 second, like, I'm gonna give you your cup. And I'm like, my cup? Like, what? And I'm also like, oh, this is my first, like, cute, like, holiday cup of the year. And I'm like, oh, like, let me go get, like, and he's like, oh, let me get your cup. And I'm like, my cup? Like, I have my cup. It's Red Cup Day at Starbucks, which means they brought out the holiday cups, and you get a free reusable red cup. I have never done it. When I've tried to do it in years past, they've been like out of them already, but you get a free, and I got a free cup, and I didn't even know that was happening, so I was destined to go to the Starbucks today. Granted, like, I'm not like a huge fan of the pattern, but like, my day is made. My day is better. I got the red cup, you guys, but anyway, I wish it was almond milk. I'm not a big fan of oat milk. It's fine. I gotta go, though. Okay, even though I wasn't necessarily expecting the red cup, it's helping me. Anyway, my camera's gonna die. I have to get home. I will come back to you guys when I am home, but, like, that's a little grace marker. That was a little Jesus moment. We're finally back home. Anyway, so the baby fell back to sleep in the car, after she woke up, 10-ish minutes. So we're back on schedule now. First things first is I'm going to change her, and then I'm going to put her down in her playpen so she can play a little bit, because poor thing has been in a car seat for almost 2 hours. And then I will probably feed her shortly after that, but oh brother, what did you do in there? During her next wake window, she's gonna have avocado for the second time. I made her avocado puree. We're gonna put her in her playpen, let her play a little bit, and then... Daisy, did you know you just scared the crap out of me? Why is the dog like all excited? My cup, give you a closer look. I can't believe, literally can't believe that I got a red cup. I'm like, what? Also, didn't realize this until my camera died. Normally get a decaf. Caffeinated coffee makes my heart race and makes me like start to have bad anxiety, and like the last time I had like a full caffeinated coffee on purpose, it's probably happened to me by accident like by now, but last time I had one on purpose, I had a full panic attack. I have caffeine once in a while in soda, but it's a lot less than like espresso shots. I thought I got a decaf. I did not. You can probably hear it in the recording. I did not order a decaf. I got a caffeinated drink. So this is a venti blonde espresso gingerbread latte. Venti. I don't like oat milk though, but it does taste really good. So hopefully this caffeine doesn't like send me into a panic attack, because that would make today obviously even worse, especially since I'm home alone. But like everything that could have gone wrong today has gone wrong. It's okay. I do. After her next nap, she's gonna have her second little taste of avocado. Let's go do that. You wanna go get your avocado? Where's the avocado? Okay, there's the avocado, right? Yep, avocado out. This one. She still only gets 1 tablespoon of food a day, but she's ready for more. So I think for her new foods, like every time she does a new food, we'll still keep with just 1 tablespoon a day. But once we move her to 2 meals a day in 2 weeks when she's 7 months, we're gonna move her to 2 meals a day. So for her first meal a day, we're probably gonna keep that at 1 tablespoon of new food, and then her second meal will probably just do like 2 tablespoons of a food that she's had before that we know is safe. Let's check one more time to see if my boss sent this report to me, and if not, I'm gonna go downstairs and clean up more, prep for dinner more. It's still not sent to me, and he said he would send it 20 minutes ago, so I don't know. Clearly he's very busy, so I'm gonna give him a little bit more time. So in the meantime, we are gonna go downstairs and play because her favorite toys are downstairs. She's like, I'm not touching her at all. Like she's doing really good at like assisted sitting and like sitting up on her own and stuff like that. She basically can sit until she's just tired and bored. But unassisted, she still has a little bit of trouble doing that, like without holding on to something. But anyway, we're gonna play for a little bit, and then I'm going to check back with my boss in like 15 minutes to see like what the holdup is with him not sending me the report, because like I can't do my job before he does that. I'm trying to work. I just literally can't. And everything else I had to get done is done, so. We're gonna go play, and we'll be back later when there's an update. You wanna read? No! What do you mean? Oh my gosh. That hurts so bad. Okay, well anyway, they say to read the same book frequently so they can learn the patterns and of it all. So I'm gonna read her Snuggle Puppy, because this is one of her favorites, because I think she recognizes this because she like laughs when I like say the things, and I think she recognizes. Well, I have a thing to tell you, and it won't take long. The way I feel about you is a kind of song. It starts with an ooh, and it ends with a kiss. Ooh. Oh, can I have that? Wow. And all along the middle, it goes something like this. Okay, I don't know if this is the proper way to sing it, but this is how I do it. It goes, ooh, snuggle puppy of mine, everything about you's especially fine. I love what you are. I love what you do. Fuzzy little snuggle puppy, I love you. We had a little bit of a tough time getting the baby down. She slobbered all over me. It's fine. But now I have some work I have to do. I'm hoping it doesn't take up this whole nap because I have a few things that I would love to do around the house, like start the laundry. But we'll see if I'm able to do that. The baby is having a time. She like was crying in her sleep, which like she does sometimes because she was dreaming, and then while she was dreaming she like started to like really cry in her sleep, like and then crying like that woke her up. So I just spent the last 15 minutes rocking her to sleep, and I didn't think it was gonna work, but she was still clearly so tired. So she's back to sleep. She's been back to sleep for like 8 minutes now. And I still have a lot of work to do, but I'm hoping she'll sleep a little while longer. And then now she's been back to sleep for another 50 minutes. And in fact, I'm gonna make myself something to eat for lunch, even though it's 4 o'clock. And then I'm gonna wake her up after, but she's crying in her sleep again. My heart, I don't know why she's crying again. I wonder if maybe her teeth are hurting her or something, because like, she was like a little bit inconsolable when like I was trying to get her back down to sleep when she woke up the first time, but she's just doing like little like in her sleep. But anyway, I finished my work for the day. I'm finally gonna go and start the laundry. I'm probably not gonna get like the 3 loads that I need to get done, so I'm just gonna start it and see where I get. But after that, I'm going to make something to eat, and honestly, I probably will only have time to make it, and the baby will probably wake up before I'm able to eat it. And even then, like, I kind of have to wake her up. Like, she overslept by 20 minutes. If one more thing happens to me, I think I'm gonna for real cry, but I am like welling up with tears a little bit. I honestly don't even know how it happened, but I was just grabbing something from the cabinet in the island, and I came up, and on my way up, I whacked the top of my head on our granite countertop. Oh my God, it still hurts. Anyway, we have these bagels because we don't have bread. I don't have my vegan and soy-free cheese. So I'm going to just make this bagel with some of my soy-free and dairy-free butter and some of my soy and dairy-free turkey breast, because yes, there are cold cuts that have soy and dairy in them that I've accidentally had. I just took out the ground turkey to defrost, and I think we're gonna have meatballs with ground turkey for dinner. Now granted, it's gonna be meatballs without any Parmesan. I feel bad for Zach. I keep on like texting him throughout the day of like, well, and this happened. Oh, and this happened. Which granted, like, people are having worse days than me in this world, I'm aware. But I'm just, I don't know, I'm having an off day. Of course, the day I'm like, let me film like a day in my life. Like, this has been nothing but like a weird day and like not a typical day in my life. But you know what? Isn't that what makes it so real? This is so funny. Okay, so I ran out of storage on my main SD card. And I need to get another SD card because I run out of storage on that all the time. Like, all it takes, like, it's 256 gigabytes, but for some reason it gets filled so fast. And I only have 2 videos on there, so I need to get another one that's just larger, and I need to have more like in rotation. But the one I'm using right now that this footage is literally the SD card is snapped in half, and I used it like that for months, just snapped in half. And now it's obviously not completely broken apart, but like it's literally like you can bend it like this. Like, I don't know how it works, I really don't. But it's 5:09, so I'm done with work for the day. Work ended up being so light today. Thankfully, I'm gonna take the dog in the front yard, let her use the bathroom, and bring her back in because it's dark, and we live in an area where you can't take a walk at night. You might literally get attacked by like a bear. So we don't go out or take the dog on walks when it's dark out. So I'm just gonna bring her out to the front yard, let her pee, and then I'm gonna come inside and wake the baby up because she is still sleeping. I normally only let myself have a Diet Coke with dinner at night as like a reward for getting through the day. But today has just been so hard. I cracked a cold one early. And in fact, I don't even know if you can see it. I don't know if it's stained, but this was just sitting in the fridge for days. Like with all the other sodas. Never had this happen before. I opened it, it exploded all over me, all over the floor. I had to clean it. It was a mess. So yeah, add that to the other list of things. Let me take this dog out. Well, I was standing out in the cold for 5 minutes, but the dog finally peed on our front lawn. And now I'm gonna wake up our beautiful baby. Hi. Hi. Good morning. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, you slept so good. Are you gonna have more avocado today? Avocado, 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 avocado. So, we are having spaghetti meatballs for dinner. So there's this one sauce we love at Target. I talked about it, I think, in one of my vlogs already. And it's like a hot honey marinara we got from Target. Oh my gosh, it's just like, it's so good. So I'm gonna get it from Target, and we also need eggs, and I'm gonna make spaghetti and meatballs, turkey meatballs. We don't normally eat ground beef, but it's time to avocado. Woohoo! Ta-da! You can see some of it. Woohoo! Ready? Wow! Wow! All right, now that we've got the cozy vibes going, it's time to have some avocado. There's nothing over there. What'd you just smile at? That's a little creepy. Enough talking, Mom. You've talked so much today in this video. Addie loves her water, and they're allowed to have, I think, like 2 ounces a day at her age. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 ounces. But again, don't quote me because I also know that too much water is not a good thing for babies. Yeah, so I give some water in. It's not like necessarily a sippy cup. It's kind of a sippy cup, but I want to get her a straw because I know they say to start with straws at this age. Do you want some water? She loved avocado yesterday. You loved it. So I'm hoping you'll still like it today. But anyway, we'll come back when she's done eating. You did so good. Another day of avocado. Another day of avocado. I love you. You did so. I completely spaced that Zach was going to a happy hour for his coworker's engagement tonight, which is so funny because he's been there for 3 months. I think they've had 3 out of work happy hours, like after work, like where they go to a bar and drink, and then they've had like 3 in office like happy hours where they like have like a cultural day and there's like food from a certain culture. I think like one time it was like Greek food or something. Anyway, there's always something going on when he goes into the office, like almost always. So I completely spaced. I completely forgot. So actually Zach just texted me, let's see. So he just texted me. He's probably gonna be home close to 9 and the baby goes to bed at 8. Crap. Okay, well, we're finally leaving to go to Target. Leave your diaper bag, your stroller attachment, and we're gonna go to Target. The goal is to get eggs and that pasta sauce. Okay, we made it to Target. That looks so good. Spicy vodka from Carbone. You've never been to Carbone. Mommy went to Carbone one time. We're here for the hot honey. When Mommy's allowed to have dairy again, we're gonna try the cracked pepper parmesan. That sounds so good. The summer lemon marinara. That sounds good for summer, but this hot honey marinara from this brand, so good. So we're gonna get one of these. I got the eggs like I planned, and I got the sauce as I planned. I did pick up some Sweet Lawrence cookies though, because those are allergen free. So they're soy and dairy free, which means I can have them, and they're Zach's favorite as well. The baby is babbling. When she babbles like that, she is tired, and it is almost her bedtime. So I can't have her fall asleep yet, which sucks, but okay, baby's like ready for bed, so I have to get started on these meatballs. turkey meatballs. Real quick, my camera's gonna die, but if you don't have one of these things to chop your like stuff, I highly suggest it, because especially if you're a mom, that just chopped my onion. I prepared the meatballs and then I filled a pot with water, didn't turn the burner on. Addie and I rushed over to get Zach, and as soon as we got in the car, she started scream crying and scream cried there to pick up Zach and all the way home, and she's still overtired and not sleeping. Her longest wake windows are 3 hours, and even then, like, it's a struggle to get her there. And it has been over 4 hours since she last slept. So I know what some of you non-parents might be thinking. Oh, well, that's okay, because that just means she'll definitely have a good night's sleep. Wrong. Actually, when they're overtired, they find not only do they take a long time and a hard time to get down to sleep, but they also have a higher chance of having a false start, which is when they wake up at like the 30 or 45 minute mark and are raring to go. We'll see how tonight goes. Honestly, there's gonna be a lot of white noise in the background of this video because the Nana is going and our oven is going. Also, the baby woke up. Don't know if she's gonna put herself back down. We're gonna give her the opportunity to try because she's not crying this far. Here's the turkey meatballs with spaghetti and that hot honey marinara sauce. If they have it at your local Target, buy 12 of them because it is so good. There's definitely a little kick to it, so beware of that. But we're gonna sit, we're gonna eat. Hopefully this baby can put herself back down to sleep. Literally, we're going to pray. We're gonna wind down for the night. So I think this might be it. God willing.